Well, welcome to the 700 Club. I want to welcome our special guest host. Debbie is the host of CBN's Heart to Heart. It's Thailand's version of the 700 Club, and Debbie, it's great to have you with us.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
It's a joy for me. Well, American Idol wrapped up its sixth season this week. A record 74 million votes were cast, and Jordan Sparks, a Christian, was named the youngest American Idol ever.
So what do contestants do after American Idol is over? One of them is bringing classic hymns to a new generation. Mark Martin has that story.
Call it traditional with a contemporary flair. That's what composer-arranger Don Chapman creates for praise teams, struggling to make the complex chord structure of hymns fit a more modern worship style.
I found that you can't play a hymn out of a hymnal with guitars. You have to rearrange it, give it new chord structure. I keep the melody the same, but I just change all the guts of the song.
In hymns, chords change every beat, and for a strumming guitarist, that can lead to what Don calls worship wars. He says the secret is smoothing out the chord structure and then giving it a little contemporary twist by mixing in other instruments.
Can we just hear the woodwind part by itself?
Sure. And then here it is with strings added.
So you do all the arranging for them, basically.
Right, yeah,
they just have to
sort of like their personal arranger. And then when you add it all together, it's a more contemporary sound.
The tech maestro does it all on his computer, and a longtime friend adds another personal touch. American Idol contestant Chris Sly records the vocals on new arrangements as sort of a payback, because it was Chapman who convinced him to try out for Idol and even paid for his audition. And after a few hours at the computer and microphone, churches have a sample song to download.
And sinners plunge beneath that flood, lose all their guilty stains.
Don's arranging of hymns is really taking off. People from all over the world are interested in this technology. You can see here right now he has more than 120,000 subscribers.
Subscribers can also download the Communion Song, which Don suggested Chris write for their church.
Humbly we bow here with hearts on display.
It talks about, what it means to break up the body and what it means to dig down deep. And people can download the song for free, actually. Even while I was on the show, Christians were finding the song and posting it all over the internet.
Don and Chris see the need to bridge the generation gap between traditional and contemporary.
People really don't want to get rid of the hymns. In fact, people who have been away from church for years come back to church, and they might like a hymn more than a new praise song because it reminds them of growing up in church.
Lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, and sinners plunge beneath that flood, lose all their guilty stains.
Well, if you'd like samples of these modern hymn arrangements, you can go to our website at cbn.com.